be just like this, and then I'll spotlight Lavina once you're done with the intro.
I'm live on YouTube now, just so you guys know.
Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna start the webinar now.
Recording in progress.
People coming in.
Hi everyone, I'm going to start my Instagram live in a few minutes, but we're all live on YouTube and on Alzheimer Zoom. Good evening everyone.
Ooh. Wow, we already have 60 people with us.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, welcome everyone.
Would someone be able to pop in the chat if you can just hear and see us okay? Just because we can't actually see you guys. Oh, good. Thanks again. Hope everyone's okay. Everyone's had a lovely day. Oh, thanks everyone. It's great to see so many people joining us. I'm just going to leave it around a minute and just let everybody join and just give everyone a chance to get onto the Zoom.
Yeah. 70 people so far. Amazing. Hope everyone's ready for a good training session. You're very brave doing a training section at 5:30. Everyone, well done.
Yay.
Great commitment.
Can everyone see me okay?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Can everyone hear Lavina okay? If you can pop that in the chat as well. Amazing. Thank you, Jill.
Amazing.
Okay.
Cool. So I might just kick off just with a bit of a intro. So thank you so much for joining everybody. Just to introduce myself, my name is Megan. I'm an officer in the Track 26 team at Alzheimer Society. And joining me on Zoom today, we have Bia, who's also a member of the Track 26 team, and your trainer today, who is the lovely Lavina. I just wanted to start off by thanking everybody here for signing up to a Track 26 challenge this year. We really do appreciate all of your support, and I hope wherever you are in your training, whether you've not started yet or whether you're weeks in, I hope it's all going really great for you. This session is designed to help you out with your training. So Lavina will be covering some strength training in the legs, back, shoulders and core. So all the exercises today are designed to help you cope with long distance walking, so you can incorporate them into the rest of your training. And just to make everyone aware, we will be recording today's session, so you can watch it back. We'll send it round after the session, so you can watch it back, and then anybody who wasn't able to join us this evening can also check it out as well. We will be reposting on social media this evening, so if anyone is sharing anything, any selfies or any like tweets or anything that you've done about this session, then please do hashtag down with Track 26, and we'd love to repost them and see how you found the session, so feel free to do that. Lavina is also on social media, her handle is at feelgoodwithlavina, so do give her a follow on there. And we'll also be sending around over the next couple of weeks on Facebook and in the emails that you're receiving from us a couple of exercise snack videos which Lavina has created, which are helpful exercises that you can also incorporate into your training as well. I'm going to pass over to Lavina for the main event now, but if anyone does have any questions throughout, then feel free to pop in the chat box. Myself and Bia will be monitoring it throughout, so we'll do our best to sort of jump in and answer anything you do have, or Lavina can answer it at the end of the session. But yeah, over to you, Lavina.
Brilliant, thank you so much. I'm just going to hit live on my Instagram as well at Feel Good with Lavina. So I am recording this live trek workout for Track 26 for Alzheimer Society. I'm very proudly to support them again this year. I did the trek myself last year, despite some really bad foot issues. It was the most amazing experience. So good luck to all of you trekkers. Thank you for the lovely introduction, Alzheimer's team. I have recorded a bunch of exercise snacks. That's my concept. It's all about getting short bouts of movement into our day, and hopefully this session will help you reach that milestone, whether you're doing the 13-mile or the 26-mile. I'm also hoping to be there at the London trek, so if anyone's there, I'll be hosting live stretch sessions for all the participants on the 28th of May. As we said, please tag us in your socials, Alzheimer Society and myself at Feel Good with Lavina, with the hashtag Trek26, any selfies, anything that you may be working out with this evening, just give us a little thing and I will reshare on my page too. So let's just start getting a little bit warm. In terms of equipment, I have said you don't need anything fancy like all my workouts. We use a resistance band, but you could use a pair of old tights, even a belt or a gown tie, anything that you've got handy, a scarf maybe. And we're going to start off just with a nice bit of a warm-up. You'll see I've got a selection of weights. If you follow any of my workouts, you'll see that you don't need dumbbells. You could just grab some tins or plastic bottles, any safe household object. And I've got a bit of an elevation for one of the exercises, but you could use your bed or your sofa. So we're going to start off just getting nice and warm. You're going to replay this workout as many times as you want. It will be saved on all of our channels at Alzheimer Society and myself and sent out. This is the signature shoulder floss that I really promote all ages to do. You don't need to go straight up and over. I'm trying to get you to rotate and get a nice range of movement in your shoulder joint. If you find it hard, you can just bend the arms as they come up and round. You don't have to go all the way back. This whole workout, I would love you to keep your core muscles engaged. So imagine your belly button to your spine, your back nice and straight, and your shoulder blades really nicely retracted. So we're trying to prevent this kyphosis position and really keep our backs nice and straight. Really important areas, especially when we're walking long distances. So just give me a few shoulder flosses. You can make them harder by moving your hands closer together to whatever you're holding, your band or your tights. So you've got a bit of resistance. You may feel even a little bit of lactic acid on your muscle groups. This is what I prescribe every day. Just like you floss your teeth, give your shoulders a floss. You will thank me later. Great for anyone sitting for long periods. Keep a band at your desk. And let's relax. We're going to do some lovely sunflowers just to mobilize, warm ourselves up. You can just link your hands onto opposite elbows, come into a nice forward fold position, and we're going to come up one side, breathing in, and then exhale, calming down the other way. And then let's change direction. So we're like a beautiful sunflower growing in the sunshine. This is such a nice one, just to add a bit of length into your spine, just warm all of our muscles up. In this forward fold position, you might feel a nice stretch on the backs of those legs. We'll just do one more each side. I do provide seated options in all of my workouts, saved on YouTube, and I go live every Friday with my mother-in-law. So you'll even see options seated if anyone needs a nice seated workout. We're going to do a couple of walkouts now, which is one of my favorite mobility moves. So we're going to just come into another forward fold. You're going to try and bend your leg or place your hands down to the ground. And you're going to try and walk out to a nice high plank position where your hands are directly under your shoulders, straight line from your head down to your heels. You're sucking your belly button up towards the ceiling as if I've got a rope pulling it up. You are continuously breathing. Do not hold your breath. And then when you're ready, lift the hips, walk the hands slowly back up towards your feet. I haven't put any music on, purely for copyright issues, but please feel free to play your own tracks while you're working out today. And you're going to do another one of these walkouts If you want to progress these over time, maybe not today, but even when you play this back, you're going to try and bring one leg out to the side. You're going to try and keep your heel down into the ground, whether it's as far as mine or further back. Just try and open out your hips. Then we're going to do the same on the other foot, coming round. Lovely positioning. This is where we carry a lot of tightness in our hips, so we're giving them a nice opener. And then back to your downward dog, walking the hands back up. You're rolling up the spine. We're going to do one more just to make sure we're nice and warm for this workout. Again, you can sit level one, just the plank. If you get tired, bring your knees down at any point. This is your workout. Listen to your body. If you want to progress, you can bring the foot. And then the final progression is with the arm. Give me a nice little wave, straight line from this hand down to the other one. We've got a nice spinal opener as well. Place the hand back, place the foot back carefully. Do the other side. Breathing through and coming back down, foot back, lift the hips up. We're going to walk those hands back up to our feet, rolling out the spine. If you've got a nice band with you or a pair of tights, you could tie it up either around your ankles or your thighs. I'll give you a second to do that. If anyone happens to have a smaller resistance band, these are quite handy just to buy really cheaply off Amazon. We're going to just do a few banded walks just to really fire up the leg muscles. This is a great one to do maybe before your walks as well, just to activate all the muscle groups. So I'm coming into a nice squat position. Back is straight, core is engaged. I'm just bending a little bit there, and then I'm going to walk side to side, but trying to keep my band nice and taut. If you haven't got a band, just imagine some nice squat walk, side to side. We're using the resistance of the band. Depending on the space that you've got, you can always take this workout outdoors as well to feel good anywhere. So my brand is all about feeling good. And hopefully through this workout, you're going to get a lovely boost in those endorphins for your mental health as well. To exercise for sanity, not vanity. That's my slogan. So let's do a couple more. Can you feel the burn, guys? Good. If not, just keep going a little bit longer. Sink down a little bit lower in that squat. And we're going to drop it there. So we've done a nice mobility exercise snack. Just a couple of minutes there. We're now going to move into a little bit of Tabata. Although I'm focusing on strength training, I'm just going to get your heart rate up to get your stamina going. So all we're going to do is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I've got a timer here, so I'm not cheating. We're going to start off with some simple star jumps, and you don't have to do high impact. With all my workouts for all ages, up to 100 I've had, we can do low impact star jumps as well. And you can just progress by making them faster. So we're going to start with star jumps, and I'll tell you the next exercise in our very short 10-second rest. We're going to go in 3 seconds, everyone. With those lovely star jumps, it's literally just 20 seconds of work. Whether you're doing the high impact version or the low impact, give yourselves a clap. You made it here. You're working out. You're investing in your body and your mind. 5 more seconds. In and out and relax. We're going to get into some boxing. By all means, if you want to grab some light tins or 1 kg dumbbells, if you've got them, they're perfect. We're going to punch away any stress, any anxiety. You can shuffle your feet nice and slow, or you can go nice and fast and pick up the pace. This is your workout, so you do it whatever feels good for your body today. Few more seconds and relax. We are going to do some fast walkouts, just like our beginning exercise, maybe just 1 or 2. We're going to do them nice and fast into a nice full plank, lifting up. If you need to take it slow, please do a slower tempo. And you can maybe come back and progress. It's all about those little progressions each time you do the workout. and relax. I got in 3 there. We're going to do some squat jumps or squat pulses. If you don't want to jump, you can just pulse it out here. You're going to try and make sure your knees are going out in your squat. The weight is in your heels. If you're jumping with me, nice little jump up. Firing up the heart rate, getting your heart working, your lungs, your respiratory system, and relax. Woo! Feeling good. We're going to do mountain climbers now. So in a nice high plank position, hands under shoulders. Slow climbers, I prefer to really feel it, but if you want to pick it up, just make sure you're keeping your plank, knee to chest, and really crunch your core. So keep your belly button to spine, keep it going, you can vary the pace, good, and relax. Woo! So that was literally, guys, 2.5 minutes, and you can hear from the talk test, or even if you've got a tracker on, then you should be in that lovely anaerobic training zone. So it's going to really help your stamina. By all means, you could, when you've got this workout saved, you can pause it, you can redo that little 2.5 minute snack if you've got a bit more time. But today, I want to show you some of the most important strength training moves. You can hear I'm totally out of breath there, which is great. Strength training is going to really help build that strength, build your muscle mass for your walks specifically. But regardless, I'm a very big advocate of strength training. So the first exercise we're going to do 5 exercises for our upper body, covering shoulders, backs, all the areas that we're using. But the first exercise is the compound move of press-ups. Don't be scared. I start all my clients, whether they're in person or virtually, up to the age of 100 even, like with the wall. So all you need to do is grab a wall. I'm just going to make sure that my Instagram page can see us too. So you can come by the wall, hands at shoulder height. If you've done press-ups before, by all means, please go ahead and start doing your press-ups. For those that need a bit of guidance, because I like to teach proper form and technique, I'm bringing my body as a whole. So there's a lovely straight line from my head to my heels. I'm not hinging at my hips. Core is in tight. Inhale, exhale. I'm bending at the elbows to get that lovely chest through my arms towards the wall. For any progression, level 2 could be on the ground, on all fours if you've got a mat or a carpet. I like to keep my hands wide to start. You can always bring them nice and narrow as you progress. Here again, it's your chest coming down between your hands. This is a box press up. After the wall, you can even go to an incline version of the wall. This is level 3 for today. We're going for 3/4, where we're going to bring our hips down and through. If you're doing your press ups already, try and do as many as you can. Rest and then rejoin. You see I'm bringing my hips down and through, chest between the hands, and if anyone is ready or more advanced, full press ups, you can even go for a nice tricep position. So just give me 5 more. So we're going to aim to do about 10 to 15, even if you do a couple of good ones. I'm happier you do less and then build up and progress. These are nice tricep press ups where I've got my hands closer for a more advanced version. Elbows are coming in. Shall we just do the last 1 or 2 press up? This is the big compound move. That means it's multi-muscle, multi-joint, and relax. You should really feel that. It takes time to do a press up. I only started my own wellness journey 10 years ago. I'm now 44, and it took me ages to get that upper body strength. I'm going to change the timer now. We're going to go into shoulder press. So you're going to grab whatever weights. Start off very light if you're a beginner. Each time you can maybe increase it ever so slightly. So if you're more advanced, grab your weights. We're doing 40 seconds of shoulder presses. So let's start the timer. I'm going to grab a sort of medium-ish weight. I've got my palms facing forward, core is engaged, little bend in my knees, pressing up. Exhale, inhale. Hands are coming by my ears. I'm not letting them come all the way down to keep some tension on the muscle groups. And I'm not swinging my back. I'm trying to keep everything nice and still and steady, really strong, breathing out, breathing in. We've got a couple more reps. If you need to rest at any point, please do. I'm introducing you to the best strength training, which is going to help build your muscle, burn fat, and get you ready for the treks. Relax there. We're going to go into some dips now. So here's where I said about an elevated bed or sofa. To begin with, you can have your knees bent. Elbows are going to stay in and back, not flared out. And we're just going to bring our body weight off. We're going to aim to do some beautiful dips. If you can see, I'm keeping my body close to the back, your bench or bed. Inhale, exhale. To progress, you could have your legs straight. To progress even more, in case you take this to the gym, you can add a little weighted plate on your lap. But for today, you just try and do whatever level works for you. I'm showing you lots of options. Inhale, exhale. Are your elbows staying back and in? So they're not flaring out. We're trying to target all of these bingo wings and arm muscles. We're going for a nice lightweight now. I would suggest even tins if you've never done front and lateral raises before. So honestly, don't go too heavy. Shoulders back. Let's take a deep breath. We're going to raise our arms, palms facing down, down out to the side, slowly coming back down. So we're really keeping our muscles and we're going to the front under tension. So it's called time under tension. And think about the muscles that you're working. It's all about that mind to muscle connection. So there's a lot of science behind everything I'm saying. Focus, you're going to feel great. Strong body, strong mind. Lovely. Can we do a few more? So I'm just going out to the front to shoulder height, going out to the side, controlling that movement. And then we've got a bent over row. So this is where you can adjust your weights. If you're beginners, please start off light. Shoulders back. Breathe in. We're going to just push the car door behind us shut, the imaginary car door. I'm pushing my hips back. My back is nice and straight. It's not rounded. And then all I'm going to do is try and row up. Nice and slow and controlled. My elbows stay in, brushing the side of my body. Exhale, inhale. I've got my belly button really sucked in to protect my lower back. If your form goes, simply come up, reset, push the hips and glutes back. Get that tension on the backs of your legs, almost like you would with a Romanian deadlift. And we're going to just row those arms in. Really good workout. This is for your back muscles. Again, very important on your trek. So that is our little upper body snack. That is about 5 minutes. Now, while you're resting or getting some water, I need some. You can hear that I am in a high heart rate. That is why strength training is so effective and we're still maintaining our muscle mass. So it's not just about cardio, guys. I'd love you all to use my exercise snacks that are there on all your Facebook groups. They're going to be rolled out over the next few weeks. And this workout, try and get your strength training in. The government guidelines is twice a week at minimum. A little sip there. Okay. I haven't got music on, so you can hear how out of breath I am. If you're marching, if you're jogging, well done. This is your workout. Relax for a second. We're going to do 5 of my favorite lower body moves now. This is the free bum lift. If there's any ladies watching, we're targeting the hamstrings and the glutes with our Romanian deadlifts. We're shutting that car door behind us. I'm going to show you without any weights. My feet are hip width apart, shoulders are retracted, core is engaged. I'm pushing that cardboard shut behind me with my hips. I get lovely tension here on the backs of my legs. The weights, tins, whatever you're using are about an inch in front of your legs. You go about a little bit further to where you feel that tension, and then you squeeze everything as you come up. We're going to do 40 seconds. Grab an appropriate weight. Beginners, make sure you go light. As you progress with this exercise, you will be able to go quite heavy gradually over time. So let's go for our Romanian deadlifts. Inhaling, exhaling, squeeze the glutes as you come up. Can you see that my shoulder blades are retracted and not at any point rounding my back? My neck is neutral to my back. I'm going to inhale as I go down, exhale. Take it nice and slow. If you need to stand in front of the wall, that's one of the tips that I give, to really push the hips back and feel that engagement. You might want to bend your legs more, depends on your hamstrings. And we're done. We're going into some lovely squats now. So you could do this with or without a weight. With our squats, we're going to keep our knees out. The toes are slightly pointed out, but even if they're not, knees go in the same direction as your toes. Body's nice and upright. Inhaling, exhaling. The squat is the king of our lower body exercises. I'm checking that my knees are going out. The weight is in my heels. Stomach muscles are engaged. Give me a smile, guys. You're doing so well. We've got a couple more exercises of our lower body exercise snack. Inhale, exhale. Can you feel these? This is working your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, your glutes, absolutely everything. And relax. You're going to be happy that I say, get down on your carpet or your mat. We're going to do a few glute bridges now. Body weight to begin with. If anyone's in the gym or used to these, you can place a safe weight over your hips. All we're going to do is peel up the spine. We're going to really engage our glutes, backs of our legs, core is tight, and bring it nice and down. Straight back up if you can. Breathe out, breathe in. If anyone wants a challenge, you could do some single legs, try to get that same height as you come up, and then change legs. You've got a few more reps in you. If anyone wants more of a challenge, I said put a weight on your lap. This is such a great, important exercise. It's going to really help strengthen your posterior chain and help our spine. Well done. We're going to get up to your feet now again, and we're going to do some lovely reverse lunges. So if anyone wants a challenge, you can make these static. By lifting your leg up, you can make them into a Bulgarian split squat. But for today, just for the essence of everyone that's watching on all the channels, we're going to keep it nice and static. It's a long stride. Can you see that my front knee is protected? My body comes down the middle. I've got to use my core. If you're beginners, don't even think about using weights. Just keep your hands on your waist until you build your core strength to balance. Let's switch it over. Inhale, exhale. If anyone wants a variation in the future, you can do some alternate lunges, or like I said, have 1 foot elevated and then switch over. I'm going to keep these weights and I'm going to move into my final lower body move, the curtsy lunge. So we're going to bring one leg back and round, waist stays forward, and I'm going to do a little curtsy, bending the legs. I'm going to change legs. So can you see I'm really bending? The lower I go, the more my muscles have to work. Try these body weights. When you get a bit more confident with strength training, start progressively overloading your weight. So that means maybe increasing your weight, your reps, maybe going faster or having less rest. There's so many tricks we can use to make it a really effective workout. Inhale, exhale. One more for me, team. Woo! And relax. Now, can you guys hear how out of breath I am? And that is from lifting weights. Yes, so effective. If you want here, have a sip of water, or by all means get your steps in, move it into a little bit of a jog or a walk. I'm going to get some water before we go into our core snack. So again, 5 simple exercises for today. I have loads of content on my social media, all for free, all the lockdown workouts, and I go live every week with my mother-in-law to help all ages feel good with the power of exercise. So guys, let's go into our core snack. You are going to need your mat or a soft carpet or rug to protect your back. We're going to start with the favorite, Lavina's favorite, it's the plank. So for anyone that may not have done a plank before, even 10 seconds of perfect form is better than trying to hit the full 40 seconds. I'm going to give you the countdown so you know your baseline today, and then every time you replay this, you can maybe add on a few more seconds for me. If anyone is struggling with a low plank, high plank is an option. You've got a beautiful straight line, head to heel, hands directly under your shoulders. Belly button is sucked in as if you're being pulled by a rope up to the ceiling. We're going to go for a low plank. So let's join me in 3 seconds on your elbows. Lovely straight line, head to heel. If you want to progress your plank, if you're more advanced, you could even add a few saws in where I'm coming onto my toes, pushing out through my heels. I can mix it up by doing some taps out to the side. Just don't spill that drink on your back, your imaginary favorite drink. And otherwise just hold. Really focus on squeezing your glutes. My feet are together to make it harder. I'm sucking my core up to the ceiling. I'm keeping that lovely neck neutral to my spine. We've got 3 seconds. This is 40 seconds done. Do not worry if you didn't manage 40 seconds. You should drop the knees, come back up. You're going to go on your back. We're going to do a few dead bugs. Really lovely exercise. We're going to engage our pelvis, our pelvic floor. We're going to tilt the pelvis, close the natural gap in your back. Bring the legs up to a nice 90 degrees tabletop position, and you're going to extend one arm, one opposite foot, bring it back in. So as I extend, I'm going to exhale, inhale. This is great because it's all about keeping our brains fit. I say it in all my workouts where we're challenging our brains with different movements, and dementia and Alzheimer's starts in your 30s and 40s, guys. So honestly, exercise can do so much to reduce our risk. Hug the knees in for a second. We're going to go into some lovely bicycles. So stay where you are on your back. Simple version is to just keep your hands behind your head. You're cradling that heavy head. Elbows out wide. Core engaged. We're going to bring one elbow to opposite knee. You can keep your foot on the ground. If you're more advanced, you can lift your feet off. And we're twisting. Exhale. You're trying to keep your core muscles really squeezed in, contracted, and pushing down into the mat. Back is on the mat. I'm coming up and around. If you want to add a hold in for a challenge, you can. Twist it round. We've got 10 more seconds, guys. We've got 2 more exercises before our lovely stretch. So keep it going for me if you can. And relax. Well done. We've got some lovely leg raises for our lower abs, those hard to reach ones. So we're going to keep our hands under our coccyx, our lower back. We're going to imprint the spine to try and keep the back really pushed down in the mat. Legs go up, feet are flexed, nice and straight. Easy version is to do one leg And then imagine it being pulled up by your lower abs. So those really tight, hard to reach lower abdominal muscles. Anyone more advanced? Double leg raises. Inhale, exhale. Go as far as you can without your back arching. So if you don't go all the way down today, that is fine. Over time, consistency and patience with all these exercises, you will see your body improving at them, and you'll be able to go a little bit further. Hug the knees in. We're going to finish with some lovely crunches. So you're going to imagine your rib cage coming down to your pelvis as you just lift up. It's not your neck. You're lifting your shoulder blades up. We're going to feel these burn in the upper part of your stomach. Inhale, exhale each time you lift. It's a small contraction. So you're just cradling your head. If anyone wants more of an advanced exercise, you can even try some sit-ups. So just giving you another option to come back to when you replay this workout. Inhale, exhale. It is saved on Alzheimer's. It's also going to be saved on my YouTube channel and my Instagram. So even if you're not doing the trek tonight, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope this convinces you to sign up to a trek and relax. Well done. You guys are amazing. We're going to do a little stretch here. So while you're on your back, all I want you to do is just hug your knees in. You can play some nice relaxing music if you want. And if you want, you can just add in a nice little bit of movement, side to side, even some circles. Give yourselves a little hug here for whatever you've managed to achieve. So important to stretch. One of the exercise snacks on the Trek Facebook groups is just stretching. I hope you can incorporate some standing stretches after each of your training walks. You're going to extend one leg out, hold on to the other knee, hug it in towards your chest, and then you're going to extend that leg up. Nice and straight, foot flex. You can bring it in towards you. You can even wrap your band or your tights over your foot just to help really get into this stretch. I'm really lengthening the leg and I'm getting my heel to my ceiling, toes towards me. Let's bring our heart rate down. So nice deep breaths, changing legs, lengthening that one out, hugging the other one in. If your hips are tight, you can even keep that straight leg in a slight bend, whatever feels good for you. Really important to stretch to reduce risks of injuries, to reduce the soreness you may feel after your long walks, and to just give that length back to the muscles, improve your flexibility, and get you training back again in no time. So other side, lengthening that leg. You should feel a lovely stretch from your heel all the way down. Super work. You're going to come onto a nice all fours position for me. We're going to cat-cow out the spine. So hands are directly under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to extend the tailbone out. Really arch your back, lift through your chin, smile here, shoulders away from your ears. And then we're going to round out the spine, tuck it under, try and get a real opening in all the vertebrae, chin to chest. You can even come up to your fingertips here. Inhale, exhale. And then you're going to come into a lovely child's pose for me. So you're trying to bring your heels down towards your glutes, towards your heels. Head is coming down towards the mat. Arms are extended away. Even if you're up here, that is absolutely fine. Just do what your body allows. Take some lovely deep breaths. As your little reward, inhale, exhale. I use stretch as self-care because the power of breath, breathing deeply is going to help alleviate any stress, any anxiety, kick in the parasympathetic nervous system to let us help us rest and recover. Tuck your toes under, guys. We're just going to do a forward fold here just to lengthen everything out. Just fully surrender. Legs are nice and straight. Neck and head is relaxed. Maybe add a few little movements side to side. That's it. Just fully surrender. And then engage your core. Come to the middle. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Roll up the spine. Each vertebra by vertebra. I like to finish or start my workouts with what I call a feel-good hug. These were especially important when we were in the pandemic, but always great to have a hug. So give yourselves a big hug from me to you. We're going to do like a standing cat-cow. Inhale, open your arms out, arch your back, and smile. You're going to wrap your arms around you. Give yourselves a big feel-good hug round the back. Enjoy this lovely little bit of oxytocin, the love hormone. Hopefully that should make you smile. Give yourselves an amazing hug. And then this is my signature feel-good finish. I hope you feel good, better than when you started. You're going to take a nice big positive inhale, everyone. Reach your arms up. Inhale lots of positivity. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety. Hopefully it's all gone. And one final big positive inhale. Now bring those hands together at the top. Bring all that positivity down to your heart center. Give yourselves a little bow and a little clap. And that is your feel-good workout. I'm wishing you all lots and lots of luck in the trek. I hope to see some of you at the London trek. It was literally the best experience for me last year. So wishing you lots of luck. And I hope you can snack on all the little exercise snacks with me on the Facebook group. And again, if you want to reach out or any free content or join any of my sessions, I'm at Feel Good with Lavina. Yay!
Yay! Well done, everyone, for completing that workout. And thank you so much, Lavina, for running the session. The session has been recorded and will be shared with everyone soon. We are also available going forward for anything to do with the tracks, both on the Facebook groups and through our email, events@alzheimers.org.uk. But yeah, thanks again for coming, everyone. Hope you found this session useful for your training going ahead. And best of luck with the rest of your training, as well as on the event day.
Yay.
Bye!
Oh, and send us your selfies. Yeah, send us your selfies.
And please tag us do #Trek26 and tag feelgoodwithlavina and Alzheimer Society on any of your selfies you put on mine.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.